might not get tripped up. And he'll then go to Castle's door, and he'll just tape a response on Castle's door, and then scamper off.
Yeah, I can roll
a stealth.
Yeah, I can roll a stealth.
He's going to win. Wits stealth, correct? Or is it dex stealth in this case?
Yeah, dex stealth.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to willpower that then. Alright, cool. Thank you.
You're a doctor.
Oh, okay then. I need to roll another dice. I got 1 10 in that. Oh, okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay, you do not notice as Hui tapes a message to your door. Next time you leave and you do have to take a look at your door to lock it or something, you see the note there. You see that.
Does it say? It states in probably Hui's handwriting, because you've probably seen it before. So that the kind of list of questions that he wants you to ask, and that he would appreciate if you could do this, because he's not a mind doctor, so he doesn't really know how to talk to these people, and he doesn't want to accidentally start a war. So I'll actually just just DM them to you. Yeah, basically. So essentially, I didn't press
always
shift.
a good idea. Always a good idea. Yes. Gives you. Yeah. He's a strange one. Oh god, good. At least something. At least something.
This boy thinks that.
I guess you'll die then. And everyone's died.
No. I'm still here. Hello?
Jordan?
Hello?
Jordan's
Hello?
gone.
I fell down the stairs.
Can you hear me?
Did you fall down the stairs? Are you good?
I'm fine, don't worry. I went down and got in front of a lot of people. Say anything. He said at least something does.
What do you mean at least something does? He's terrified of almost everything.
You tried to burn down a nightclub with civilians, and
He doesn't know that.
everyone knows that.
They were all drunk. They never found the bomb.
Afterwards they did when
the bomb was in his pocket, so
No, it wasn't.
I thought he didn't plant it.
Hold up. So the bomb was in your pocket.
Yeah,
So when you got back to base,
yeah,
security saw a bomb in your pocket.
yeah, and he was like, I felt intimidated, so I built a bomb.
Right, so you left base.
Yeah.
And you came back to base with a bomb.
Yeah.
When you were going out to an outing in a nightclub.
Yeah.
That's just as bad.
I think that's slightly better.
No, it's just as bad.
It shows that he's resourceful.
It's just that he's insane,
It shows that he's resourceful.
and he needs a tight leash.
Well, he's gotten better at stealth, so he has like various components on him at all times.
Okay, hold on. Here's the real question then. They'll ask, were you planning on using it?
He would say, only if I needed to.
Roll to lie.
He was drunk.
Roll
He
to
was
lie.
drunk. He
Roll
was
to
drunk.
lie.
He doesn't
Roll
need
to
to lie.
You were not drunk before you
high.
made the bomb.
Yeah,
No,
yes,
you were of your own faculties.
No, he wasn't. You gave me a -3 modifier to make that bomb.
Listen, you were not at -5, therefore you still had still had control of your character. There's
All right.
4.
So manipulate subterfuge, eh?
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm not gonna willpower this because fuck that. He was probably like, I think at that point he already used up all of his willpower. So three successes. On 4 dice, he got 3 successes.
Reroll.
Oh, sons of a bitch, I just closed the fucking app. Oh god, did it just happen again? I got 2 10s. No, unfortunately not 2 successes.
Yeah, you lose.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, their comment stays.
Oh, okay. So there's 4 different factions. I haven't posted any of it yet because I'm like making it look nice, ATM. And I'm lazy. Wavy arms. Let me just bring it up. I don't know. I have it written down as well. So. All right. So. So I DM'd it to you. So Red Faction commies are led by basically Stalin, Yes. They're actual toy soldiers, but to themselves, they think they are real. Yeah, they're toy soldiers. Yes. Hui presumes that they will become suicidal or hostile because they refer to themselves as people when he was like, so what, how do you guys, repopulate? They're just like the same way as everyone else. When he was like, what resources do you guys use? They talked about like steel and all this other crap and wood and stuff, but everything they have is made on plastic. Everything's made out of plastic. So he's like, he hasn't like gone in and like tested if he like gives them piles of like steel and shit, if they'll think it's steel or not, or if they'll just be like, yes, thank you, or if he gives them plastic, they'll be like, look at this, like, useful resources. So he's plans to do tests like that at some point. Oh yeah. All 4 groups are in an endless war with him. I would also note this. So I'll just DM this to you. So you must follow the roads. Like you should. Well, you might go in there, but you could also you need to talk to the individual factions. So yeah, you have to go in there. He went in there. He didn't die. But yeah, so the following of a roads thing is because they might not realize that they can just walk straight to the other side. Like, how they don't know this, he has no idea because they have airplanes. But he's just like, I don't want to show them that I can do it because then they'll think they can do it. And they might, just start, attacking each other directly and all sorts of mess like that.
Sorry, who are you asking?
Keter. The Keter section. Somewhere. Yeah. It's not on the current level. It's on a different level. But there
I
should
think
be
there's
like
still a drawing in the corner.
yeah, there's a drawing in the corner of what the place is basically arranged. Yeah. Oh, also, we would suggest going in there wearing body armor as well, and like shin armor just in case. Just like light body armor, like a vest, a helmet, stuff like that. Yeah, and
Sorry, say that again. Yeah, you can go. You can go with Kevlar.
I think it's 2-1.
I believe
Bulletproof,
so.
1 general.
Yes.
Oh, technically, all armor of that nature is bulletproof, but meh. We use big guns that can punch through armor, so it's like, Oh, Sealy, guess what I learned recently? My pa is fucking insane and has 1,000 fucking magazines worth of 1,000 fucking magazines worth of fucking full metal jackets ammunition for
why?
military grade weapons. I have no idea why, he just does.
How about no?
That's what I said. I'm just like, Dad, I like guns too. But why though? He's just like, because they were on sale. We don't need to repeat this now unless you want to. Oh, cool, I'll listen then.
Okay. Give me a second. The devil went down to Keter. Having self time. Crazy faces everywhere. Oh. Let me just load. Oh my god, what is going on here? Alright, so you enter the TAN or the SCP containment area. Questions until you kind of enter in from. Where is it? Entered in from the entering from here. Actually, there. To your left, you see the Tan City, a quite normal-looking modern city, kind of looking akin to sorry, akin to looking like the architecture of sort of Victorian era-esque architecture with one major building. To your right, the Greens, who have a city looking much like Washington. In the far left corner is the Reds, which is Moscow. And in the far right is the Blues, whose city looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Not like flying cars and such, but, definitely higher tech. Very modern. Each has, just on the outskirts, has, I'll color it in, put it in like a magenta or a pink. A tall little tower area where it seems like you're supposed to talk into for communication. Shit, that would have been on that side actually. Okay, so you follow. I put 2 here by accident. I'm sorry. Shit, I can't pick it up. It's over. It's over for me. All right, so you walk on over to the Tan's place. No one really seems to stop you. You also see in the center a huge sprawling metropolis, which seems to be in constant war with different of colored forces moving throughout it and fighting each other. Planes fly over for air just do strafing runs. It's hell. It's hell. It's like their little slice of hell on Earth right there. And the town seem to be training up soldiers and then sending entire armies towards the city to fight, following the roads, of course. No, not really. No one really tested it. So you press the little button, and a little chime sort of rings. And a couple moments pass before the screen that's in front of you kind of lights up, and you see what seems to be like a palace-like area. The inside of a palace-like area. And on a throne sits a little tan man with a crown on his head. And goes, "Hello there. You are not Sir Firebug, good sir.
I'm screaming.
Okay. What might be your name, good sir? Well met, Sir Diablo. How might we help you? Ah, yes, of course. A good man. And why wouldn't you be? There's not every day that one can meet with the royal family, he says, and he eats a grape. That's tan. Oh, but of course, said Diablo. Well, very respectful, very respectful. Then I shall give you 3 questions of the royal call. Any more? Well, we would need some help. There was a war on, Sir Diablo, I'm sure you've seen. And the Royal Empire of Tan is always looking for allies in this trying time. Of course, Diablo. Ask your questions, good sir. Sorry, you gotta say that again. I blanked out for a second. I have been polite so far, Sir Diablo. I shall give you a freebie. But of course... Nah. We are fighting for our way of life, Sir Diablo. We are fighting to bring the glorious people here of all corners of our world under the glorious and lawful hand of the royal family for the glorious Empire of Tan. People need a guiding hand, Sir Diablo. One mind, one will to properly see our conclusion, to see us through the great night. No, they are insolent, said Diablo. You would do well not to listen and heed their words. They would fill your mind with poisons. But of course... He kind of snaps his fingers and somebody comes over to fan him. Take your time, Sir Diablo. Do we worship anything other than the royal family? Mm. Well, I suppose, yes, there is the great Maker, blessed be, who has definitely established us. We owe it to him and our blood, really. He is the one who sees fit that has made me a king, has ensured as us as his chosen that the royal family may lead. Yes, of course, the many lords and knights of the realm each come with their own power, below me, of course, but each an important segment of rule. Lesser decisions, of course. I've placed trusted individuals, and of course, by their blood, they have been chosen by the Maker to lead. I'll have Sir Rhodes
okay?
apologize. You okay? First off, are you okay?
Ow! Fucked myself up.
What? Oh no.
Sir Rhodes stabbed the giant. You'll take him down now.
A little military tank comes and just hits Castle right in the foot. Oh
Like a
my
bat.
I lost my page.
Go get a band-aid.
Go.
I'm not bad. Oh my.
Yo, the tank hit you real hard.
And I started losing my notepad, so I'm trying to grab it, but my notepad's a failure, and hit my desk really hard,
Oh no.
Oh my
and
goodness.
trust on the display. Sorry about that. Lester.
Yeah, he goes, yes, but of course, there's some entrustment to them on lesser decisions, said Diablo. By the grace of the Maker, there are some, not as pure as birth as I and the royal family, but some that have been chosen to make some decisions.
But you do believe. Sure.
They are trusted, it is why they have the position. Though there are some that are less. Hmm. I would not speak ill of my people during a diplomatic meet, Mr. Diablo. It is unkind to you, sir. Take your time, Sir Diablo. Well, have you tried adopting ours then? Perhaps things will work out better for you. Ah, of course, Sir Diablo. Hmm. Well, but of course. Of course. I can only hear cream dying in the background as this continues.
I am just melting.
I'm happy you enjoy these so much, Cream. Mm, perhaps. Perhaps. Of course, Diablo, of course. Go well on now. Safe journeys. I will have my man Sir Rhodes escort you. Are you okay? What is funny about Sir Rhodes?
Insolent fool! Sir Rhodes is my bastard son. I'm a whore who I love.
You're welcome, Sir Diablo. Alright, who do you go to next? going over to the Reds. All
I
right.
think you know what to play, Jordan.
No, I'm in the wrong one.
You can play. I play it in the roll 20.
No, I'll go get.
It's probably easier actually to pull it.
I don't have it. I don't have.
What?
I don't know how to do that.
I will teach you right now. You click on the music section, then you click the add button,
Track.
and then you click fan burst, and then you search Russian national anthem.
Fan burst.
Oh,
Russian.
that's for the paper.
No,
I was. Dum, bum, 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 ba da dum. Yeah, I'll just use the roll 20, the plug DJ, because this allows me to make stuff. Army 1, Army 2, Army 3, and Army 4. There. Excuse me, sorry. Keep on hiccuping now. I just gotta find. Yep. Okay. So you walk over to you get escorted by Sir Rhodes to the city, where you get the nice little walk around of multiple battles taking place between the different factions. Some of which actually, as you look from the outskirts, it's more organized, but as you get deeper, look deeper and deeper into the city, it gets less and less organized, to the point where you're sure that there are some squads that you see that are running throughout the city that are completely lost. And they are so small, like you would think that it might take months to walk from one end of this to the other for them. From there, you reach the red side, where a small little soldier yells up at you, and then is given a megaphone so you can actually hear him properly. As he goes, "Comrade, I am Commandant Rhodes. I'll escort you to the capital." And with that, you are escorted by a platoon to the capital. There you go to the capital. And you get there, and a small little screen is given. Give me a second. Alright. Alright, so with that you do the little same tappy tappy and you've got a little Russian man looking at you. Hello, comrade, you are not the squeamish looking one that talked to us before. Who are you? Ask your questions. Not. We each is to their own. We are all allowed to pray to whatever they can cook up, as long as they are willing to protect the nation when needed, and work for a glorious union. I do not. They are swine and should be shot. They oppose us. They oppose the will of the people. I can't keep doing this way. I got out laughing. I'm sorry. Sorry. The will of the people is as simple as it has always been, comrade. It is to be equal, to be seen with respect, and given the same rights as everyone should be given. No. They give out their positions for blood, for who's most popular, for who's the smartest. No. Here we give them based on with their own merits, what they can do with their own bare hands. Depending on the situation at hand. If it is a time of peace, or sorry, if it is a time of great famine, of great starvation, the best farmer. If a time of war, the best commander. Leaders change with the situation. And when the situation is they are no longer needed, they step down. Ever since the metropolis failed, after the Great Dark, The city you had to pass, of course. It is the metropolis, comrade. The great. Hmm. What happens to all places that cannot coexist? All places that the will of the people is denied, destroyed. Hmm. I do not remember those days. I was not around. Hmm. Probably not. And you can see, um, despite the fact that he is just an army man, there is actually like facial detail here and there. It's not that it changes that you can see; it's really tiny. You can roll a perception to see that. But what's definitely noticeable to you is that like they're from the other people we've seen, be able to see up close. There's like a different hairstyle still, different nose, and he does carry scars. And this person has a lot of scars. Not to the point where you think he's disfigured, but yeah, he's seen battle. A time of great darkness, as I've heard. There was nothing, no sight, only the warmth of the clothes on your back and those that you had beside you. Of course. Kinda gives you like a look. Mm, Usually two people get together, they have children, those children grow. Mm, Due to the war and the usual lifespan, 70 to 80 years. Though depending on position and what you're doing, different. Of course. May your might serve you well. I do not believe I got your name. Mm, of course. Then may your might serve you well, Comrade Diablo. Nods. The screen goes out. Or no, it says if you are traveling, go with Go with Commissar roles. He will assist you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you're traveling, you can ask him a couple questions. You of course have to like keep in step with them, and they're super tiny. They're in vehicles, which helps, but you've essentially kind of halved your movement. All right, he'll begin to describe it. Um, and as he describes it, it's easy to tell he's describing it quite accurately to how you see it. You know, there's a floor and it looks like this color, and you know, there's a road that's been built like that, and so everything's within dimensions of how you understand. Um, yeah, you're able to get him to do that, and he'll describe it to you. Hmm. Yeah, he's able to do that and describe it to you. And actually, as he describes more and more of the landscape, roll a perception. Okay. With that, your vision blurs a bit, actually. And when it comes back into focus, the landscape has been changed slightly. It's not just the floor in the middle of the containment cell anymore. There are small little hills, some grassy knolls, some trees, some actual trees that you see that are growing of a tiny size, of course. The city has smoke rolling off of it. It's a bit more lifelike, so to speak. Still tan and colored in different areas, or sorry, still colored different things at different areas that are things wouldn't be colored, and low down, kind of looking like plastic, but just more fleshed out. Yes. Leaves and barb, they describe it with, like, yeah, leaves, even though you only see it as plastic. Mm-hmm. Now, my next question for you then, as you wrote that down and go through that, what exactly do you believe is going on? Like, what is going through Castle's head at this very moment? Oh, that or anything else, really. Right. Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, and I'll ask another question maybe later, maybe. So where do you go next? Okay, the blue. Okay. Okay. Give me just 1 second.
I'm just waiting for Jordan. We never saw it from everyone, so this is new. So this is new. Yep. Like, Kui theorized that maybe, because I did say to Jordan that maybe they are real, and there's just something like going on that makes him think they're toys. But like speaking with them, he kind of like lost that opinion. These are actually toys, because while they take things real, they also there's like a bit of naivety to them. That's at least what he got, but that might just be because of his demeanor. But like the questions Castle's asking, he wouldn't think to ask, so it's like yes.
Very sorry.
He should be.
There we go. So you're going over the greens. Alright. So you head over there. You're escorted, of course, most of the way until the city. And here's a question. Do you go around the city or through the city? Okay, so you follow the roads around the city. And when you get to the green side, of course, a person comes up. Of course, a little microphone. Commander Rhodes. And we'll escort you to the capital. Major Rhodes, and he escorts you to the capital. And when you get there, there's a little button again. Right? Okay. So you do that, and you see him like take a little pair of binoculars, and he looks over there, and he's able to describe it for you. For him, he says maybe an hour, 2, 3. If I'm going full speed, maybe about an hour. Noon. Doesn't line up with what you have, but you know that the main light in this room is dead center. Looks at this guy. Doesn't seem he has a watch on him. No, they do not. Sun cycle? Oh, right. You guys are from somewhere different. Right. There's no sun cycle here. The sun kind of puts it to the light. It's just on. It's all the time. Just always up. We have time, technically, of course. Yeah. Oh, we got clocks and stuff, and watches, all that fancy stuff. But technically, it's always high noon. Not on me. I mean, give me a second. and he kind of pops down into the tank that he's in. The hatch closes. He comes back up. It's 2:33 p.m. And that matches up with what you've got. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you get there. And you press the little button. You got a man in a suit looking at you.
Looks like a bomb.
Well, hello.
I believe it's Tiny Obama, by the way.
Hello. I see that you are different than your friend from before. Ah, I see. My name is President. Who may you be?
You've killed Ray.
Ray is dead.
With Tiny Obama.
President. Sorry, Dad. Someone ran to my room. Say all that again. I'm so sorry. Hello. That is no problem. I see. And it is good to meet you, Diablo, Doctor. People are allowed to believe what they wish here, Doctor. Yes, most people seem to believe in the Maker. I would have to say that we believe in democracy, in ensuring that everyone has a choice in who they lead. Yes, I was. I'm just on my first term now. Hoping to get re-elected. 3 turns. That's 3 years each. They are flawed and do try and strike at the very heart of what we believe, and we will not stand for that at all. Nope. Because it would be a trap. There is no way that after the great calamity that was the metropolis, that any of them would truthfully and purposely come forward to try and settle our differences. It would be a trap. I do. I was just a boy at the time, but I remember. Tensions had run high. Many were not happy with the situation at hand, and with choices decided by the Elder Council, and that resulted in a catastrophic war. The Elder Council, from what I remember, was defined in body from all types of people that were represented by, or that were living in the city and were represented equally. I unfortunately do not know. I can have my people check, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Understood. Yes, you may empathy the president.
I've been waiting for this moment.
I've waited for this day. Castle, you are beaten by mini president. You cannot read this mini president. You did. Can wait as long as you want. Of course, people move to go get that. And after a bit, a copy is printed into like the little screen, and it's displayed for you. But of course. Flash drive. Hold that close. That is very important stuff. There is no need for thanks, Doctor. Thank you for your continued politeness and effectiveness in these talks. Yes, yes we do. There is the Workers' Party. They're the Workers' Party. The Green Party. The Victory Now Party. The shit. What did I write that again? Shit. The Demolition Movement. And the Reprobrian part. Oh yeah, you'll get those. So, Demolition Party, pretty much Democratic Party. Reprobrians is Republican, of course. Green Party is the Green Party. But instead of it being like, usual Green Party stuff where it's, like, save from greenhouse gases and stuff like that, it's actually, like, more based on, like, we should stop warring so that we can raise our people and population. They're all about fucking no. but that's pretty much, they're literally like a people's movement, really. And all war based, yeah. That's where you get your gun ho Americans from. The Demolition. Stand for strong economy, a strong people. Recently have installed a healthcare system, and of course education for all. From our party or from others? Well, the Victory Now Party has tried to ensure lowered the age of conscription, or sorry, wanted to install conscription at least 12 and older, with thoughts of lowering it if necessary to bolster our forces, along with pushing spending for weapons of mass destruction. I believe Major Rhodes' salary is quite average, he says, with a smile. Yes, of course. He said he drops like the smile. He's like, if you want empathy, that you can. Smile. His smile drops as he goes on to say, yes, there is. Roads are very important for transportation of resources and troops to the metropolis. And tell me your successes on your roll. Oh my god. Oh my god. President. Oh, reroll. Reroll. Alright, you finally read Mr. President. He was trying to say a joke, but you didn't really reciprocate it, so he's like, oh, okay, back to business. You asked if there's a lot of funding going towards roads, and he said I believe major roads, salary is quite average. I'm so sorry, Mr. President. But an average. He goes in detail about it, like, yes, they are very well maintained. There are only 2 roads leading to the metropolis. They're both very well guarded and very well maintained because they are the 2 major ways to get supplies to the city. Uh-oh. No, I am not okay. I'm getting better. I am back.
Oh, is it your internet?
I think it's dying for me. Okay, I think I'm back.
Hang in there.
Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, good night, Chance. Right? Like, thanks for doing everything for me. I'm gonna go to bed. This is how he gets out of therapy. Because now you're gonna be stuck in E-class for a bit. Great. All one big plan. Anyway, continue. Sorry. Yes. Did I cut out again? Okay, you said I heard do you generally, and then I was gone. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear.
Regarding warfare, do you generally stick to the roads then?
Second. All right. Right, of course. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He of course goes. Yes, we do. It is definitely the quickest way to travel through paved areas, of course. Oh no, some of them were. Like, some of them are in buildings, and not everything is roaded in there. There's a lot of rubble areas now as well. Some are even popping out like out of holes in the ground and stuff. So like, it's definitely some sort of like metropolis, or I guess more like a necropolis now, huh? There are some of them off of it. Yes. Sometimes when it is necessary, or otherwise an effective way to ensure victory for an objective. course. Anytime. Yeah. Last, but certainly not least. Yeah. Yep. Head over to the oligarch. Maybe. You are escorted by a Imperator Rhodes as you are escorted to the city, which you know is a mesh of not only modern technology but also Roman architecture. Yes. Well, he tells you, you know, much as any soldier, really. You know, like, it is, Henry Rhodes. Oh, sorry, no, sorry, it's not that, it's Decimus Rhodes. Henry Rhodes is a different one. Indeed I do. We're very close, very close. Right, well, you know, it's, normal-ish, I guess. Usually big families, actually. A lot of people. Yeah. I mean, some adoption here and there is required, but usually mother, father. Mm. Mm-hmm. Of course, he leads you. Go to press the button, and a person is there to greet you. Hello. You are different than the other one. Well, ask your questions then. We're an oligarchy, of course. The wealthiest of us are the ones that really hold most of the power. And monetary value, as well as a combination of assets and businesses, liquidatable funds, as well as hard funds. Money, of course. No, not really. No, heavens no. Yes, there are. Well, middle, high, and low, of course. Uh, 50% low, 25%, no, 35% middle, and the rest is high. Hmm. Well, they have to have a net worth of at least, and he shuts up like a bunch of numbers. Essentially, you gotta be extremely fucking wealthy. And work in a government center job, or at least have some sort of position within the government. Which means, yes, a tax collector can become a part of the council if they work hard enough. Not particularly. There are old buffoons, stuck in their stupidity. We are the forerunners of progress, and we will show them that through force if we must. That would be a good idea, I suppose. Yeah, give us enough time to find our strength again before we surprise attack. The Maker, yeah. A fake children's tale for the most unenlightened of people, of course. Just a way to help themselves feel better about the situation instead of actually trying to learn beyond. Ah, well, you see, we have, and of course, they did like a long lineup of like military advances, hydroponics, stuff like ahead, ahead of it, ahead of it. Futuristic. Well, wood, steel, all that sort of things. Well. Mm-hmm. You empathy, Kaiser. Caesar, Caesar, Kaiser, Kaiser. I am, but the M. What are you exactly looking for? Oh, he's quite calm. Bit annoyed, but calm. I'm not annoyed where it's like, you annoy me. It's like the whole, like, I could be doing other things. But this is fine, I guess. It's fine. Okay, it's not the worst I could be doing. That is quite alright. Yes. Alright, he describes the air for you again. Knolls, trees, mountains. Roll perception. Alright. As he describes it again, your vision blurs. And where there was just a little bit of detail here and there, there's even more detail. The trees actually look like trees now, even though they're miniature. You can see some of the ground like leveled out to mountains as he describes them. The whole area becomes a bit more lifelike. And I need you to roll a wits resolve.
You might have wanted to save your willpower for that instead.
Oh boy.
Bye, Castle.
Hey, Castle. Everything goes black. Just for like 5 seconds, really. And when you wake up, you are on the ground, on your back, looking straight up at the ceiling. It's at the very top of the ceiling. It's pretty big. Oh, when did you get outside? Wait, no, that's a light up there. There's grass everywhere. The tree is fucking humongous. Yeah. Give me a sec. And of course, you're close to the city when this happened. Like, yeah, the metropolis. Oh, are you still on the outskirts of it? There you are. Everything looks real. No, there's at least gonna be some people coming towards you. Yeah, you are. Just give me a second. Oh boy.
Nice knowing you, Castle.
I'll get out of this. Coffee. Coffee can't kill me, nothing can. God damn it! Remember your training, Castle. This is gonna look weird. There he is. This boy comes towards you. And imagine all that. Just imagine all that stuff on him. Anything that's colored on him is blue, except for the things that aren't like red or anything. I just couldn't find it. He still got the colors, but he has actual like skin and stuff now. Taking notes on the battlefield. Different. There's a group of them, but this one appears to be just a normal Caucasian. Is he African American? Maybe Puerto Rican? Go for it. As a major, you know this man. You talk to this man for a bit. You got Imperator Rhodes coming towards you. You reading him? He's like, what the fuck? A giant just became a small dude. But okay, I was given orders, so this is gonna be weird. And yeah, thank God you wear grayscale. Yeah, you are. I don't know. Yes. You're big and you're falling and you're really small and you didn't make a big. We all thought you were gonna hit the ground and everything was gonna go tits up, but I mean, you just got real small and then you lost you. Yeah, we're like right outside the city. We can't really stay here. We're like right on the border. What? Okay. You obtain a bark sample. Castle. Something weird happens when you do that. Roll perception. With one success, you don't. It's almost like a flicker, really. You don't have time to really examine it much, but you see something like the corners of your vision that you can't catch, particularly. What you can catch is that in the top left corner of the vision, something said gray something. In the bottom right corner, something went from a red 000 to a 001. Something called wood. You okay? Along with that, also, as you look around, you can see where the border is. Not just because, not in like a figurative way. No, you can literally see the border. It is like a large line cut through the sky of red and green pressed together. So it's like it looks like they're kind of like two force fields pressing up against each other. But as closer as it gets to the ground, it fades away, so it's not obstructing your vision. Yeah. The borderline? Yeah. Yeah, sure. To try to see if it's like digital or program. Okay. Then the question I have to ask then is, do you believe that this may be programmed? Right. So, right. Do you believe that any of this is real? Okay, so you're not sure. Where are you leaning towards at this point? Okay. Oh, I'll give that to you. So yeah, roll it. Oh yeah, that'd be good. That's good. It'd be bad if he was anything different. Also, I believe Dami is confused about the hub. Someone explain the history of the hub.
I will.
Someone needs to explain the hub, please. A lot of lore that Dami has missed. Okay. You can't see if it's programmed or not. Like, there's a breeze, the bark was real, it splintered apart like real, the resistance is real. So you're not exactly sure. As you try and look around though, what you'll get is a little HUD does display itself for you as you try and think of it in that sort of way. Yeah. You've got some resources. Apparently you're a part of something called the Grey Army. Or the Greys. Specifically the Union of Greys. You have 0 manpower, 0 steel, 0 uranium, and 1 wood. Yeah, or I guess it would not. It'd be special resource. 0 special resources. Of course. There's a little mini map that's displaying of the entire area. You can see the red base, the blue base, the green base, and all that. There's a little dot, like a little smidgen of gray within a sea of blue for the blue territory. That's probably where you are. You have apparently no buildings and are constantly getting a voice in your head saying that HQ has been destroyed. Build an HQ to continue. We need to move, like, now. Alright, sure, well, come on guys, we gotta go. Are you still going back to the big door thingy, or? Shit. Shit. Well, you're all tiny now, I can't just let you walk over there, you get shot or something. Are you sure? I'm not exactly sanctioned for suicide missions. Look, if you're sure you'll be fine, then I'll trust you. Alright, well, let's go. Okay. Alright, roll it. You empathy him, and you get through to him. He seems calm, doesn't seem to react at all when the voice talks. He doesn't seem to be able to hear it. Also, one other thing I forgot. There is also another tiny little smidgen of gray. And it's in the metropolis. Okay. Alright, well they get you to the border, and they're like, are you sure you're gonna be good here? Right, well, that little flimsy piece of ballistic, I hope it serves you well, I guess. I think anyone intends to get shot, he says. He takes the hand. Yeah, and the bullets. Ain't that right, Eric? Eric over here. Eric goes over, turns over, and you can see like they're like he has got the bulkiest armor, but he's littered with bullet holes in his chest. Fuck you, sir. Hey, that's Imperator. I'm gonna be sending you to the front lines again. Anyway, good luck. And you too. You head off on your grand adventure. You gotta find him. Save him, Private Ryan. So we'll come back here. I'll make you super tiny. Better zoom in real close, Castle. Huh? Yeah, you can. Got it, full bars. Mm-hmm. I'm small now. Awesome. Okay. He's in that. As you head into the metropolis.
Wait, are you getting bonuses from it right now?
Mm-hmm. It's fine. Don't worry. You make your way in. Are we getting your Lord of the Rings? Alright, you don't have to. If you walk through and you get to this a sprawling apocalyptic metropolis with different armies moving through. Alright. Go for it. You take a lot of vacation. And for that, you're just trying to head straight for the dot, my boy. Of course. Okay, so then, how about this? Roll 2 things for me. Roll a wit survival and a deck stealth. Welcome back to the war zone, army boy. Mm-hmm. Nice. You walk normally throughout the city. Yeah, kind of hard. Yeah. So you move on through the city. Let's see here. Roll for me 1d100. As you say what you're doing, but roll for me 1d100. Yep. Who would you have as a contact on your phone? Yeah, probably. Work number. Oh, you definitely have his number. Okay. Okay. You send it, and it sends. And as you're exploring, you get a reply from him back. It says, Castle, are you aware that you've sent me a 0.0000002 kilobyte file, and that it is the size of a pixel? I am happy to keep you informed. Please continue. Do not die. Vulture.
Breathe the image size, give me a say.
Zoom in.
That's just a zoomed in version. He'll get the same pixel.
Does Kareem want to join the test?
Look!
Oh, most definitely. We'll get our best guys on it. I believe he's having his weekly cry. I'm joking. Yes, he did. Or am I? No, it was a joke anyway. Or was it? Oh. There, with that, your pictures are well received. Well, okay, so as you're happening about, you sorry, you come across a site of as you're traveling about. You've gone for about maybe 3 or 4 hours into the city now. Yeah, and you look at yourself on the mini map. You have gotten to where I've placed you, from the outskirts on the outside to here. That's been 3 hours. I would think. And you come across a site. Now you didn't stealth, but they didn't see you because they're not really focused on you. It seems like you come across a group of 3 tams, all kind of huddled around one. Oh, two of them are close together, huddled around a map, and the other one's just like kind of looking around, kind of frantically. And you can hear them actually yelling at each other as they're just like, "We've been in the city for fucking ages. Where are we supposed to go? Where's the actual exit? And where's the rest of the goddamn platoon?" And he's like, "Just fucking calm the fuck down. All right, I had the map. It's right here." It's like, and then the guy beside was like, "Were you fucking looking at it upside down?" It's like, "No, I fucking wasn't looking at it upside down." Flips it upside down in secret. Or flips it right side up. Um, and before you're still a bit far away. That's just how loud they're talking and the wind carrying their voices as you approach. And as you get closer, you can hear them going, "It's fine. We'll find a way back and get out of this fucking city. It'll be okay." And then the guy that's a bit away from the group kind of twitches, and then looks back over to his group of friends and goes, "Oh shit, guys, I know the way out." Everyone, both of them, kind of look at him, uh, and then he pulls out a gun and he shoots himself. And both go, "Oh fuck!" Essentially. Yeah. Uh huh. You read him. You definitely, yeah. He's just he lost all hope. Yeah. And you can see from like their armor, they've been in here for a while. You saw back in the main city like how pristine their armor looks when it's in full good condition. They are the epitome of opposite in that regard. No, they look a bit more kind of freak the fuck out. Uh, yeah, you go to approach and you say hey, and they go to turn to you. Um, and they aim. Who the fuck? A gray? Hey. Yeah. I mean, no. No, we're not lost. Oh. Shit. Yeah, right. You good? Or oh, uh, hey. Oh, fuck. shit. Thanks. Right. Uh-huh. You circle in like, oh, thanks. Yes, it's fine. We got like a day left worth. Yep. Especially with the goddamn battle lines changing every so often. Especially with the goddamn battle lines changing every so often. And it's actually, as you say that you see that, of course, again, there's like a little spot of tan in this sea of now, of green. And you can see that the green starts flickering and turning to blue. And the tans, and of course, you can, like you can see that on the map too. Even though it's like a paper map, it has that sort of digital like out almost as it begins to change. And the tans go, fuck, someone's capturing District 12. Oh shit, we gotta go. And they begin to run. Oh yeah, the dead body, yeah. You expect it. Seem to be carrying a pistol and an assault rifle of some sort. Yeah, there's some here and there. You did your good deed for today, Castle. Oh, Toyman. Alright. Roll another 1d100. Okay. It says you are kind of going through like a building-like area. You've made it here now. That the building actually kind of collapses and you kind of fall through. No damage, but you kind of slide down this large slope going downhill until you end up smack down in the middle of a battlefield. It is between red and blue. Actually, no, not red and blue. It'd be green and blue, actually. Yeah, as again, fire is ripping off both sides that you're in the middle. You crawl through it, of course. I'd assume. Yeah, I assume you're not getting involved. And it's as you continue to crawl through that it actually does seem like a red group does join in the fray. As airstrikes to begin to go off around you, and I need you to roll another D100. Of course. Alright, so you do not get hit by any of the airstrikes or any stray rounds. And you do see something strange. You see you see a green tank actually begin to roll through, and it seems like both a blue and a red in like the haze and smoke, both try to take it out at the same time, and end up helping each other. And you can empathy that if you want. But they are successfully able to take out the tank. And yeah, you can read. They have no clue that either of them are on different sides. They're just trying to take out this tank. Which Green seems to be the only one in this fight that has a tank. After that, they do, after like a little bit, as like there's no immediate threats around them, other than you, of course, but they don't know you're there. Realize they're on different sides, and they just start to look at each other. Oh, people are still firing at each other. But these two are just kind of looking at each other before they get to talking. You listen. Give me a second. Oh, no, don't worry. This is, I mean, you think I would make something that I would not like doing? You have the option of doing whatever you want. Just give me 1 second to get out. I gotta go scroll down to this event. Yeah, so they both kind of from what you see, from like just going back in time a bit. It was literally a red soldier that had gotten separated and a blue soldier that got separated on different sides, so you had a full view of this. And as the tank's incoming, the blue soldier yelled out for someone to come and help them with this, and the red soldier ran to go help them. And then they both ran away from the because they threw a grenade inside, and they both ran away from it. And as they jump back, because you know cool guys don't look at explosions, and jumped into like a ditch that you were kind of in off to the side where they don't see you. They both like they're both like, oh fuck, that was awesome. It's like hell yeah. And they look at each other like, oh. And blue soldier goes, high five, and then they're silent. And they don't say anything for a bit before they get to talking. And essentially they just begin being like, you know, how long have you been in here? Shit like that. No sense, you've read them before. You read them. I'll use that last time. There's a sense of camaraderie when you fight beside someone that is now enladen right now. As they actually begin like exchanging weapons and going over that. And so like the blues like so yeah, even though our rifles look pretty much the same, ours were designed for harsher elements. That's why they jam far less frequently and are more reliable. I mean, you can dim it, it'll still fire. And this conversation's been going on for like 5-10 minutes. Battle's still roaring. And the red just goes, yeah, I've been having trouble with that. And the blue goes, yeah, it's a pretty good gun. And then out of nowhere, you can't. The minimap's not that in depth. It's just dots, and there's a lot of dots. Big dot, really. Exactly. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Enhance. Enhance. Zoom and enhance. It doesn't work, unfortunately, as the blue goes, yeah, it's a really fine gun, and then halfway through, a red soldier comes out of nowhere and says, shotgun! And it shoots him. You can try. Of course. You do not see him coming. As he is now dead and against the wall. There's just 2 red soldiers now in this ditch. And the guy goes, whoa, that was close. And then he begins to run ahead of that guy again. They seem to be, you can see actually now close up their helmets. While red also display different, a different symbol on the top. The guy that was having a talk with this guy has like a little crosshairs. And the guy with the shotgun has like 3 lines, essentially. And he begins to run off ahead. And he goes, "Come on, there's more blues and greens crawling over this place. We're running all out war here." And he begins to run off. The guy that was just talking stares at him leaving. Stares back to the dead blue guy. It takes his gun and leaves. Takes the. I didn't see torn on what to do. More so, like, he was just like, well, back to it, I guess. Like, disappointed, I guess. And then. Goodness. And then he picks up. He leaves his old weapon, Blue's weapon. The Blue was talking about how reliable it was, and doesn't do like a closed eyes thing or anything. Just picks up his gun, takes his ammo, takes some of his food rations, and then runs off to where the shotgun guy was. You continue forward. Roll 1d100. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's okay. So you keep on walking towards the gray dot, and you actually get unabated for a bit, and you actually leave a bit of the noise of war behind, actually. As you do come across the sight of a group of 2 individuals, both in red armor. And you can listen in on what they're saying if you want, as they just seem to be guarding an area. One of them just goes, "Do you know the meaning of this war?" The other one just, I mean, what's the point? It can't be for land, because everything here is burned or bombed or polluted. It can't be for money, because there isn't anything left to really spend it on, right? Is it religion? I mean, why do we fight? And the other one still kind of looking away into like the destroyed city, just goes, "To win the war." Guy thinks for a moment. Works for me. Goes back to guarding. Just they're like at the top of like a bummed out building. Nothing of any real strategic importance. It's just some place they seem to have just camped out for the time being. You're going to have to, yeah. You won't. Yes. Right, right. Just roll throw. So let's say, yeah, let's go with that for now. Enough. It's enough to throw it, and they do seem to look over in that direction. Just in the open. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So you throw that rock and you make yourself visible, of course. And when they see you, immediately a shot rings out. Would you like to try and dodge? Alright, roll to dodge. Dex athletics, yes. Shit, I got shot. Okay, so a sniper round does tear through you. Take 6 lethal. Remember to minus your armor. Yes. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, they seem to go to shoot you again. You're gonna have to, because they shoot you again. You get behind the cover. Don't worry. I won't have to roll. But they seem to have like shot where you were and where you kind of just a bit out from the cover you're behind, just to let you know that they're still there. Don't seem to say anything. Don't seem to say anything. You do hear some rubble gonna get displaced near you. I mean, how long do you wait here, essentially? Go for it. Okay, you immediately kind of trip out over the cover and actually kind of break the rubble around you, which you kind of have to scramble a bit to get another piece before you get hit. I rolled, and they missed. So you don't get shot again before you get the cover. But you're kind of a bit back now, in a bit of a worse position. And if you wait for a bit, depending on... don't really say anything. Again, kind of silent. Seem to be talking to themselves, actually. But mumbling. Before... You can hear some rubble get displaced beside you. And you see a green soldier seemingly scouting about around. Trying to remain in cover, but not exactly knowing where shots are coming from. Alright. Make a motion for him to stop, and he stops. Looks at you, like, questioningly. Kinda raises gun towards you, then stops. Like, what? kind of double takes. He gives like a question, like shrug, like what, like where, and why. Kind of peeks out, and then a shot rings out like right beside him, and takes a bit of the building that he was hiding behind before he like jumps his head back, jerks a bit, and is like, okay. He kind of points you towards like a burnt out building. And you've essentially been like moved like to the middle of this road. So on one side is him, and the other side is like a bunch of buildings. And he points you towards those buildings where an open door is, and he begins to kind of take off his helmet and strap it around his gun, and does like a motion like I'll like sticking it out, and then you running. And with that, he'll begin to stick it out, and a shot rings out, and yep, roll to sprint. Is this a strength athletics? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, you're able to get there. Yeah, you take cover. And the green soldier kind of sees that you've made it. Gives like a thumbs up. And kind of sits there like, fuck, what do I do now? Kind of tries to figure out what he's gonna do. Yeah, sure. For a success, you can see it's quite barren. It's quite obviously that, of course, there are a lot of buildings that got destroyed in this area, but it seems like it's almost been specifically cleared in certain spots to make a kill zone. You being in one of them. Well, you used to be in one of them. Well, yeah, a couple of barrels here and there. Seems... Okay, sure thing. Sure thing. Roll to shoot. Yeah, he would have. He almost got sent in here, that little bitch. He's like, I want to kidnap some soldiers. I'm like, okay, go for it. Alright, with that, you can hit the barrel. It makes a pretty loud noise, and your previous perception, you can, if you're peeking out at all, you can see that the sniper swivels over towards that location. Yeah, and he sprints. Narrowly misses getting shot, but he's able to make it to the building that you're in. It's like, oh shit. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Fucking lost my helmet, but whatever. It's cool. Jeremy Green. Nice to meet you. You know they're all dead. What? You were... Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to pass on that. Uh, um... Light is that way. That way. He's a bit off. He's kind of pointed up, like that direction. More towards Tanya. Oh, that's a guess. Okay, so that way. That way. Oh, I'll go that way. You can see there's pockets of battalions and the factions in like everywhere, really. But you know that's definitely green territory that's up next, past that point. So he. Oh, all right, cool. Thanks. Sure. It's like, how do you know that? Okay. He'll help. Yeah, you do. Uh-huh. Mhm. Keep this count. Yeah, I'll give it to you. No, you won't roll again. Here's what I'll do. I'll just have it add to how much you get healed, really. Well, my boy, those 4 successes plus discussing this guy means you only got 1 lethal now. No, but I've been shot enough times, I think. Yeah, no problem. I mean, you're heading to the center. You're probably gonna need it. Yeah, thanks. That he'll begin to run off as you continue. The Gray Man. The Grays have returned to the battlefield. Continue to the center. I need you to roll me one last 20-100. Okay, with that, as you travel, you see, as you get nearing your objective, you see one last thing. You see... Yep, okay, so you see a red soldier, seemingly on his own, kind of patrolling, it seems, by himself, keeping sort of a guard up. He passes by a tannish, I guess maroon barrel when a sniper shot rings out. And you can see his, all helmets kind of come with a little bit of a gas mask. And you can see, the tube that connects the back of his gas mask to like a little air tank gets shot and breaks. He begins to run for cover before the filter of his gas mask gets shot off. And then the cap of the maroon barrel that was close to him gets shot off as well and consumes him in a greenish, sickly looking gas. You then hear from the wind from where the sniper nest is, some movement before someone goes, "Or?" And then someone else goes, "Yeah." They said bored. Yep. Carefully peek out and take a little look-see. No, it's fine. You can see where the sniper nest is, and you actually see the sniper. They are not looking at you, so you can move on. Confrontation. He is coughing up a storm, and you hear it getting kind of liquidy, kind of hoarse. Nah, you need to get him. Your medical skills like flatter life. Like, oh, I can save someone from that gas if I had this, 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 and they had this and this. You don't have any of that. Yeah, you're gonna need him like an ambulance for something like that, or at the very least to get him out of the gas, which you don't even know how to do that in the first place. So yeah, you move on, and you get to the center point that you were looking to get to. And if you want, we can end there, because it is late, sort of. I don't know if you had any plans or anything. Oh, I'm fine to go. Sorry, second. Bree? So could you say that again? Sorry. Okay. It seems to be like close to the center, so but it seems to be the base of like a bombed out tower of some sort. And it seems to have been bombed out into sort of like a subway area. Almost. Or at least some sort of dark underground. Alright, you begin to head in. Oh yes, of course. With that, you head in, and it seems to you as you continue to go down, you get a better look for it. Like the city was built on top of a city. Seattle. And as you go through there with a perception, you can see some things that are not normal at all. Things that really at this size are kind of monstrous. Like flies that are like the size of like your entire body. And other ants and bugs, yeah, they are normal size. And also some things that don't make sense. Seem to be mutated from some sort of thing. Not normal bugs at all. Monstrous, really. Things that you can only really imagine out of a movie. But they seem to give you they're small enough and small enough from you and docile enough that they do not seem to bother you unless you go and bother them. Oh, of course. With that, you near the gray dot and you get there. You find where the gray dot is, and sitting on in sort of a treehouse made area made from some support beam that reaches up to the ceiling of this underdark sort of area, is one old gray soldier. Immediately as you say that, kind of a gun gets trained. He does not fire. He just goes, "Who are ya?" Huh? Dr. Diablo. I don't know a Dr. Diablo. Yeah, you're wearing gray though. It must be gray, right? Hmm. Alright. Well, why are you here? I. When you say that you've had an inkling, he seems like have like some sort of flash of recognition almost. Okay. You can get at least that he seems to be thinking of something. It seems to like what you said reminded him of something, and he's trying to connect some dots in his brain, essentially. Sorry. Don't. You said you had an inkling? Something like you would be here? What do you mean by that? I can't promise, but I'll hear you out at least. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. With that, immediately his weapon kind of drops a bit. And he just goes, Patriarch. Patriarch. I thought. I didn't think. They're all dead. You. And he kind of gets his senses a bit. He's like, get up here. And he kind of hits a little ladder and it falls down toward. You can get up there. And immediately you kind of brought inside. It's a normal place, kind of course, for, you know, a apocalyptic setting in wherever these monsters are. You know, it's kind of outbacky, but you know, it's spacious enough to not be uncomfortable. And he immediately kind of sits you down and goes, "You're the patriarch. You're. How do you not know this stuff? I don't know what that means, but." Yeah, I think. Look, long time ago, then, if you're not around here, there was many factions, and we all tried to litigate in this city, right? One of the main ones was the Greys, us. We were led by a patriarch, and they had all leaders have an ability to do that sort of stuff, to see things that we can't. Right? Now, when the metropolis fell, we were the first to kind of go. We were in the middle, so everyone took a shot at us, and we didn't take it well. I thought I was the only one left, but we still have a patriarch. You're still here. Yeah. You have signal. Well, you still have signal, but it's like 1 bar. Okay, just okay. New development. This interests me. Nah. Alright, your message is sent currently. I mean, that's what we were told, I think. My dad did. I don't know. It's like rations that have been eaten here and some food. There's like a place where he seems to have been hunting and cutting up some of the the mutants and other animals that are down here to eat. At this point, he's kind of going through all his actual rations. Also, as you get to this place and you kind of look up this guy, just so you know, your food resource went up by 50. On your HUD updated, popped up again. Oh, you don't. It's not. It doesn't say your home base, but you definitely got a food resource. Apparently, you have no buildings, and you must require some, or else all is lost. Failure imminent. Please build additional pylons. Would you like to meet? No, he doesn't, doesn't say that. It will not leave your head. It is here for good.
Is this Dolores?
He's the one least prepared for this. Can't exactly leave. Kind of gets apprehensive a bit. It's Leslie. Leslie. Yeah, it's Faith. Leslie Faith. He's some god, some guy. Worship, I think. Is this really important? I mean, look, uh, no, he's. You don't need to worry about him. He's not important. It's not like he does anything anyway. Just some fake guy, some guy made up somewhere for power or something. It doesn't matter. What does matter is your shot at coming back at this thing. I mean, yeah. I don't know. You're the patriarch. Right? And you see, he looks at you with like the most like hope-filled eyes. Yeah, he's been down. You don't even have the empathy. He's been down here a long time with no hope. Your hope now. You've given him hope. Yeah. I I don't think that's exactly important. Like you're here now, right? Hmm? A seat? Yeah, you're on one. There are seats here, yes. Honey, I what? Not much. I mean, anything for the patriarch. He says, and he kind of breaks. Like you get to like a notebook and breaks like the last page of it and gives it over to you. You paper though, patriarch. So it's here. It's not like I got much to document, right? Here, please. Hands it over to you. Yeah, I hope. Uh-huh. I, 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 I guess, yeah, yeah. I, I don't. The, you're saying that I don't. Listen, I know you're not from here. I get that. I think I get that. But look, I don't think you understand. You say that's important. I don't think you understand how important this is. I, the patriarch is the center of the great government, and when one dies, another one is supposed to be chosen. Another person gets whatever they can do. But after the Metropolis fell, no one got that ability. We had no one. But you got it on your first time here. It means you're that's how special you are. You don't understand. What? more effective. I'm proposing world domination here. I watched everything that I grew up with, that I stood for, that I wanted to believe in, crumble. I saw friends and family die. Me and my squad were here for years, and I watched each of them die one by one, waiting for someone like you. And he kind of pokes you in the chest real hard. And you're telling me that we're not we're tiny compared to your people, that we're not as important? It should be important to you. What am I supposed to tell everyone else? What am I supposed to tell everyone else? Upstairs? And kind of points to like a little tube, like door. Come with me. That he takes you upstairs. Takes you inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. With that, you go upstairs, and inside, almost a little atrium, like a fortress inside, well, an underground abandoned city, is a little apocalyptic sort of settlement, really. Very small, not very much of anything, not very many people, and but they're trying to make a living, it seems. Malnourished, some other things here and there, but they're trying to survive. And also, as you get in here, no, before you can whisper, just to give you an update. No, too late, give me a second. No, shh, before you can call out, hold on a second. It's okay. Your manpower goes up by 27. Your food is still at 50, but a little ticker has been added beside it. Minus 10 per day. Along with your wood resources have been upped by 250. Your metal resources have been up by 500. Your special resources have been up by 5. Yes. Oh, Jesus. Responsibility. Builders found. Settlers found. Essentially, your HUD dings around all the new people. And with that, as the door opens, a lot of people like look over. It seems like quietly people seem to like come over with sort of a like, shit, food? Some bring food? Just lie to them? What am I supposed to say if they ask who you are? You're wearing gray though. How are we gonna explain that? And does he say that a person comes over and just like, Leslie, who's this? Uh-huh. It's okay, it's okay. With that, they say, "Oh, it's nice to meet you. I thought we were the only ones." Leslie gives you a pointed look. It's like, "I thought you were gonna say that." Like, what am I supposed to say now? This was not the plan, even though the plan 5 seconds ago was made. 5 seconds ago, this is still not the plan. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm freaking out. Okay. With that, it's like, how long have you been? And as like they're talking, like a bunch of people are coming over. Yeah, around there. 6. What? Outside? I'm not sure. So you're no, I'm sorry. You're a gray, but you weren't here before the fall, and you're not from here. Is there another community, or are you just? You see a little morale ticker now on your HUD. Right now it is at miserable. It seems to be ticking up slightly. You're giving them hope. And then who are you? Just I I mean that would be greatly appreciated, but I mean there haven't been any trained doctors for years. How did you become a doctor? Did you defect? No, you said you're from away from here. Bessie looks like he's about to explode. He... Yeah, he's gonna blow. He's the I was, for some reason that don't hit me. I just imagine Castle like looking over to Leslie, give just like a pain, like I'm about to die sort of look. Don't, just don't, just don't. 1 second, one second. I can think I can find something too. Maybe 1 second.
I imagined it more so. I imagined he had a very stern look while he was talking to the other people. He didn't even look at Leslie, and he just said, "Don't." Yeah, see, he's not looking at him. He's just like eyeing to the side.
Don't. Just don't. Oh, 1 second. 1 sec. 1 sec.
Remember when this downtime became a 4-hour session?
One sec, one sec. This is this is what happens on downtime sometimes.
Every time.
Every time. Here, one second. In OC, this is what I imagine it being. One sec. I hope it starts at the right spot. Don't. Just don't.
I feel like that's.
Don't. Just don't.
Just dead look. Don't. Just don't. He's just so tired. Just don't. Don't. Just don't. No, nothing. Still sending. Still sending. As Leslie shuts his mouth. Stop. Don't. People look at this exchange. Like, what? Wait a second. Who? Grab things? What? Oh, right. Follow me. And you're taken to sick place where there are some. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. And then they're like, oh, okay. Well, go on then. We'll be here. And the crowd kind of starts to disperse. You walk up to who's like, why aren't we telling them? Why? Not. Why? Figure out is it not obvious what you should do? People have been waiting on you for years for this one moment. Sure. I'll escort you out. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Let's go. And yeah. You get out there. The message is sent finally. Roll 1d100. Roll it up. Cool. Now roll that 1d100. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's fine. So you feel a rumbling in the ground, a little rumbling, and immediately Leslie, who's with you, kind of perks up a bit. Uh-oh. run. Um, that's a Colossus. Okay. All right. Just follow me, and then as he's like trying to be quiet, the rumbling gets louder until give me a second. We comes on by 3, 4, 5. I always knew you were a giant asshole. Now you're a giant asshole. You did this to me on purpose. Yeah. So, as he says it, the rumbling gets louder until a building next to you gets completely destroyed. Bodies of both yellow, blue, tan, and red go flying everywhere from its mouth as you realize you're staring down a large centipede. Its many legs entangling many a body, many a weapon of warfare, and many a destroyed building, as it continues its path straight towards the hole, as Leslie pulls you and runs into it. He just yells, "Oh, we gotta get back to the ladder!" Roll the sprint. Oh yeah, definitely. As, every time so often as you run, you take some pot shots at it. Okay, with that, you're matching its speed as it kind of barrels. Not exactly at or towards you, but just in the same direction. At the moment, it's kind of forced at you. As Leslie keeps on, you and Leslie keep running until you get to the ladder eventually and climb on up. Leslie gets up first and kind of shoots at it more, which you can see is an effective weapon. It does.
Oh,
pierce its armor,
motherfucker. Guess what?
but-
I've been muted in the recording this entire time.
Oh no!
Ha! Oh well.
Ah,
It's okay, we got one side of it at least.
at least.
And
Yeah, it's a
I
little said to be. Sorry, continue.
Okay. We run.
Yeah, you guys. Leslie climbs up the ladder to the treehouse first and starts shooting at the thing as it's rushing still.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get up and you run up the stairs, I assume.
Yes.
To the
I
actual
make sure that Leslie doesn't fall behind.
Right. He yells for you to get up there and just yell that it's coming, essentially, to get them ready, because it seems like it's going straight for the city.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. He will do that.
Roll another sprint.
Oh, is Leslie coming with me?
Nope, he is shooting the thing still.
Can I convince him to come with me?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, run with me. You can run and shoot at the same time.
Alright, roll
Presence persuasion?
Yes.
Cool. One success.
Yeah, that's enough. He, slowly begins to kind of move towards the stairs, still shooting until he can't anymore, and then when he has to reload, he sprints up with you.
Alright. Cohesive unit, cohesive unit.
Alright, that you get to the top, Lizzie's still, yelling for anyone with guns to get ready, start moving people back. Colossus is on its way. And everyone begins to kind of scramble. And Lizzie kind of gets some more ammo. Because you have a group of just... you've got a group of 10 or so guys with you with guns.
Alright.
Leslie will kind of stock up and kind of aim around where the opening is.
Castle will pull out his
And
gun
looks
as
at
well.
you and says, "Yeah." Leslie kind of looks like, "You can you use a gun?"
Pulls out his pistol.
Oh, okay, thank God. At least something. So, great.
Can I see the centipede on my map?
You cannot,
Okay.
as Leslie, whatever adult is able not to use weapons effectively. Leslie's kind of off more to the side with you, and all you can hear to go is, "Great, so I think the one person I've been waiting all my life for, and then die on the same day. Great, okay, let's do this."
Hang in there, Leslie.
And with that, roll initiative.
Yeah!
Welcome back to the battlefield. It's a bit different than the last time you've been here, Castle.
Oh, this is so good. 15.
I can just not imagine Castle with any other expression now other than centipede incoming. No. Just don't.
He's just so tired.
Oh, please don't. I'm hanging by a thread.
No. He
I think
looks.
I'm hanging over. It's bottomless.
He looks fucking focused. He's like, okay, giant bug. They told me weird shit was gonna happen in this foundation.
Yeah.
Santa attacked last week.
Yeah, that sounds sweet. Kicked his ass. It's fine. Nothing wrong with this.
I know I'm tiny.
You're just small.
I got shrunk.
Small. Yes.
Small kissy. God, Vulture Rudy, can you take any longer? I can't believe I've become a leader today. Watch as it.
Died.
My downtimes will start being dedicated to unifying all these places.
Goodness.
Be like, you failed, Hui. I'm their king now.
Okay. You rolled a 15?
Yep.
Alright.
And from
So, the gray forces go first. No, just hold it. Castle.
I'm gonna be working alongside all of them so we can utilize cohesive unit.
Ah, I see.
The centipede has not arrived yet?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm gonna aim one at the entrance. So, like, begin aim.
With that, on Centipede's turn, it uses its turn to move into the settlement. With that, the Great Force use their held turn to shoot at it.
+3 and 9 again!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Look at you fearlessly for you. Even inspiring. See? You're meant for this position.
Shit.
It's almost like it was planned or destined. Anyway.
Jordan reaches his hand out and pats himself on the back. Good.
Centipede gets shot a little bit, but it is not down. And it seems to kind of shake it off mostly. Would you like to use... you're aiming. So, then next turn comes around. Gray Force to shoot again. Get some more hits on it. As it kind of rears up a bit and shakes around. Smashes into a couple of buildings.
Not the buildings.
Not the buildings.
Okay, how much does aim give me?
+1.
Okay, so I have +1 in addition to my thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna... How much is a cold shot to the eye?
That depends on size, and thankfully you are small, therefore it's pretty big for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only a -3.
Alright, I'm gonna cold shot to the eye.
Go for it.
God, I wish I had willpower.
God, I wish you had willpower.
God, we wish we had willpower. Alright.
Centipede doesn't. It's happy you don't have willpower.
Centipede's like, fuck you, Castle!
I want food, Castle.
10 dice. That's not bad.
Join the swarm, Castle.
Castle, join our bug army.
Become bug, Castle.
Come on, why?
Why does everyone want me to join?
What is happening? Alright. -3, so it's 7. Let me re-roll that 10 and that 9. 4 successes. Oh wait, there's a 9 there.
Oh,
Okay.
alright, with that you hit it just beneath the eye. It's enough to sort of dislodge it a bit, but it is still kind of functional. But it does give it a loud screech as it looks towards you.
Scream.
And it goes to attack. Goes to take a nice big old chomp out of you
Oh god.
as it rears up his body and slams into your fortification.
It's the fortification me.
Yeah,
Oh no.
it's what you're using as cover, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to try and dodge, or you want to try and tank this?
I won't have an action if I dodge, correct?
You will not.
I'm gonna fucking tank this.
Tank it,
I'm
Castle.
gonna tank it. Castle is actually a tank, so this will work.
Slams into you. Take 4 lethal.
Minus armor, so 3 lethal.
Mhm.
That's not as bad as
Slams into you and kind of scratches against you with one of its pins.
he takes it like a man.
Ray forces continue to fire.
9 against and +3. You go, little fellas.
Yep. They deal some damage here and there. And it does seem to be getting to the centipede now. Castle, it's your turn.
We're going for that eye again.
Go for it.
Alright, so 9.
Fire away, Castle.
Shell.
Yeah.
1 success. To the same eye. And that is including the -3 and everything.
Yep. Okay, with that, you do hit the eye. It does kind of plop out. With a loud screech from the centipede as it rears its body up and shakes again. It only having 1 operating eye.
Aha!
Mm-hmm. It now takes minuses on other stuff. With that, the centipede seems to just focus purely on like the gateway, sort of the makeshift gateway into the actual settlement, where the people are still kind of rushing around. Oof! And it is able to break through it.
No!
The Grey Forces get a bit more panicked and try to shoot it better as they seem to move around and rush around a bit. Some jumping off of the wall, that's the makeshift wall that's there to stand in front of the gate that's broken, so that it focuses on them and just spear forward into where the civilians are.
Mm-hmm.
Leslie being one of them.
No, Leslie!
Leslie! Castle.
Okay,
It is kind of on the ground, sort of. Half its body is through the gate, essentially.
okay, so one of its eyes is kind of hanging out of the socket.
Pretty much obliterated, yeah.
Okay, can I aim in the eye hole?
Oh, yeah, you can.
I will take aim.
Okay. Take aim. Centipede at its turn will attack the gray forces that are in front of it. Three gray forces go spiraling out of sight as they get smashed into. Leslie is not a part of that group. He dodged, and he's able to jump through the side. Minus your manpower by 3.
No! Okay. 2, 3, plus 4. 24. Okay. I'm just done, my lord.
Mm-hmm. With that, Gray Forces continue to shoot at it again, and looks a bit more worn out. Castle.
Alright, I'm gonna take a shot at the missing eye hole. How much is that? You know, try and get in there now that there isn't an eye in the way.
Sorry, say that again?
Now that there isn't an eye in the way, I'm trying to shoot into the eye hole.
Yeah, minus 2, just the hole, so yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
trying
figure.
to hit the essentials.
The essentials.
Yes.
Alright. Only minus 2?
Alright, 1 success.
Alright, you kind of see the fact that your round kind of hit, like, a bit of the outer shell before getting inside.
Mm-hmm.
You do some damage, but not at all what you're really looking for.
So I have 14 shots left. Okay.
Alright. There we go. Just have to prepare one thing. It's weird and everything is out of place. But this is fine.
It's fine.
No, that is not it at all. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Bear with me and my stupid self.
Oh, hi, Chance. Is Chance in here?
Where is it? Yeah, I'll use both, I guess. Sorry.
You're
Alright,
fine.
back to this. Okay. So what was the last thing that was said? Sorry.
I had just skidded off of its eye hole.
Right, okay, got it. See, yeah, you did some damage and it does kind of twitch as the pain is felt, but unfortunately it did not do as much as you.
Mm-hmm.
That is the centipede's turn, as it turns its attention back to you,
Yeah, come on.
kind of curling around the wall a bit through the gate.
Castle will
Turning
yell
its
as
body.
well if he notices it's looking at him to try and
War cry?
get its attention.
Alright, go for it, warrior.
Come at me!
And with that, it goes to strike at you. I assume you're tanking this again.
Oh, let's fucking take it. Why not?
Okay. Oh shit, okay.
This is gonna hurt.
Take 8 lethal.
Whew. Ow.
as it does shred across your body, crushing, rending, biting, all at the same time.
5, 6, 7. I am in aggro and I need to roll a stamina.
Okay, roll it.
Alright, Hardy, go into this?
Yes,
Nice.
+2.
Alright, 60 10. Is that, do I add wound minuses to this?
Nah, not the first one.
Okay.
Or actually,
I don't usually, but I don't know if you do.
yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's barely focused on it anyway.
I'm awake!
Oh, you're just awake
Oh.
as you kind of pick yourself up off the ground from that harrowing attack. Literally staring down this colossus in the eye right now. It's coiled itself around the gatehouse just to look at you and attack you.
I fucking hate bugs!
That the Grey Forces continue their assault. Getting even more feverish with the fact that you just fucking war cried this centipede, got hit by it dead on, and are still up. Castle.
I take another shot at that goddamn eye hole!
Shoot that eye hole!
I will! Smack that! Alright, you do wound penalties, right?
No, don't worry about him.
Oh, nice, okay. So then that is...
If it was prolonged, maybe. But adrenaline has you going.
Alright, so that's...
Fuck that hole. Nice.
6, 7, 8, 9... minus 2 is 7. Let me re-roll those 3. 3 successes.
Okay. So, Castle. This thing is already worn and torn a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still a menace. As you take aim and you fire. And at first, you don't think it's really gonna hit, but Centipede seems to move a bit. A natural sway that it has now due to its injuries and just how it's trying to get at you and attack you and protect itself.
Mm-hmm.
As it seems to kind of side its own doom. As your shot, though not on the mark exactly, does get inside that hole.
Yeah!
And as your shot hits inside, it seems to hit something which causes the centipede to again shake and scream out, really,
Mhm.
before the scream dies and it begins to fall. Would you like to roll the dodge?
Yeah, we're gonna roll the dodge! What is that? That's Dex Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
1 success!
Okay, with that, take 3 bashing, sorry. Sorry, not 3, take 2 dashing.
Okay.
As, it kinda slams into what's left of the gatehouse that you're on.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, you unfortunately are unable to get out of the, to jump off the gatehouse in time and kind of go in with it, falling in, causing a large bit of debris and dust to plume up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And things go a bit dark for a while. You're a bit tired and wounded, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But you are able to kind of pick yourself up when you realize you're kind of on top of this dead thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the smoke kind of begins to clear as the townsfolk begin to fall out from wherever they were hiding.
Mhm.
And when the dust clears, cinematically speaking, we've got a great shot of Castle looking down from upon this giant monster centipede
Oh no.
at a bunch of people that are gathered around. And immediately, someone begins to sing. And Leslie just goes, patriarch.
Oh no.
And begins to kneel.
Oh no.
And he actually begins to sort of weep.
Oh no. Castle clutches his wounds and looks down at everyone like, shit.
Shit. as a lot of people begin to join in. This castle, pretty much, as everyone begins to kind of take part and just kind of kneel and say patriarch. Just accepting, really. You've completed a feat that none of these people have been able to do in not only their whole time of living here, even when they had strength, but in their weakest moments. And yeah, you feel important, maybe. Maybe just a little.
Wow, he's a little floored right now, and lightheaded.
Yeah.
He's just staring like, oh shit, what do I do? I'm a leader to these people now. Crap. He slowly makes his way down from the centipede without trying to die.
You're able to make your way down, and immediately you're at people essentially that are still kneeled down.
Mm-hmm.
I assume, are you making a beeline for anything, or are you?
No, he kind of just gets down and is clutching his wounds.
You do so as some people kind of get up to help you a bit, but they're very delicate about it. Like, they shouldn't be touching you, essentially. But they do so anyways. They go to help find your wounds.
I will. Are we able to group medical?
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
Am I able?
Roll if you would like.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me roll. And this one has route or the Ninegans because there's a bunch of people. Oh,
Yeah.
holy fucking shit. Sorry, let me roll all this shit. 6 successes.
Alright, with that castle, get rid of 3 of your lethal and 1 of your aggro.
Okay.
Put it to nothing.
One of the aggro is nothing, it's just gone?
Yep.
Damn, okay.
As many just say your title.
Oh, jeez. Oh. He's looking at all these people because suddenly there's a lot of responsibility. And he slowly looks back at the centipede and points. Is that edible for you guys?
Yeah, says Leslie, as you see your HUD update. Food has been updated to 500.
Oh my god.
They'll eat well for a while.
Like he slowly, like, is still processing, just as a thumbs up. Okay. Okay, good.
The timer has ticked up a bit though, from -10 to -20. Another -10 has been added on due to spoilage. Because they will not be able to harvest it all before it goes rotten. But you've definitely done a good thing here today.
I helped them.
As hope has skyrocketed.
Oh no.
Morale is up to normal levels now.
Oh god, I've given them hope. That's the worst thing I could do.
The worst thing you possibly could have done was give them hope, and you can see the effect you're having, Castle.
Oh shit. What do I do?
Firsthand, you know you're the hero here.
Shit. I'm just a doctor, I'm just a therapist. He looks at Leslie.
He's just in awe. He still has some tears in his eye.
Oh. He's crying. I made an old man cry, Castle. Fuck you.
Man cry.
Oh, checks his phone.
You check your phone. What were the messages you sent again?
It was the letting them know, sending the files for it to be uploaded, and then following with, I followed it to the gray, there was this little gray point. I can see a map and all this. It seems really strange. These people want to make me their leader, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so the immediate response is to leave. Yeah. Try to return to the door so that you can be collected. And we'll see what we can do from there.
Fuck.
Just, here comes your telltale decision. Or, I mean, not much of a telltale decision, but here's, a dilemma.
Where are they in relation to the door?
They are pretty much right here, dead smack center in the metropolis.
And where's the door?
The door is this way. I'll do a little marker. A little arrow.
Okay. Oh,
This
Jesus.
wall
Okay.
over here.
Okay. Yeah. He goes up to Leslie and looks at him. Your people will be able to eat now. You can sustain yourself for a good while longer. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Kind of blinks the tears away out of his eyes as he kind of looks away from you a bit as you speak, like I shouldn't look him in the eye.
Castle, moves his face back to look at him, I'm human. Come on.
And humble too. Oh, I'm waiting to stay.
I want to help you and your people. But to do that, I need to get help.
Anything, Patriarch, anything.
Call me Castle.
Yes, Patriarch Castle.
Oh, Jesus. So, he says, you've seen outside, right?
Above here?
Yeah.
You mean?
Yeah.
Yes, Patriarch.
Come on.
Patriarch Castle, sorry.
No, don't apologize.
No. I'm not sorry, Patriarch Castle?
No, I'm human. We're all human here. From the city, were they able to see the far wall of the testing facility?
Sorry, you're cutting out, sorry.
Now, can you hear me, Jordan?
Yes, I can.
Okay. From the far, from where they are, could they see the testing facility wall?
You can see the doors, yeah.
Okay.
If you, of course there's natural kind of fade out. There's a natural horizon now. But, get high enough, yeah, totally.
Okay. I need to go.
They also, scan up through, it's hard to explain. I'm being stupid. There's always, the natural sort of how far a human can see before it's too far away. But, yes, you can see the doors from where you are.
Okay. I need to go back to and he gestures himself to my people.
And bring aid?
We might be able to bring aid. We might be able to unify you guys, everyone.
Morale has gone up again. Inspiring.
I have inspiring. Can I use my goddamn inspiring?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, that's presence persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus.
You give a rousing speech. Morale has skyrocketed.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone is hopeful now.
Alright, he says, I can't do this alone. I can talk to them. And together, we may be able to find a way to stop the warring and maybe get everyone living in the city to get together again. Okay.
Someone in the crowd just goes, "We're with you, patriarch."
Nuts.
People cheer.
Oh no. I'll see if I can set up a means of communication, okay?
May not.
Alright. He clasps Leslie on the shoulder. Hang in there.
Yes, patriarch.
Fuck it, I pull him into a hug. I'm gonna pull this guy into a manly hug.
He cries.
Oh no! I'm gonna help these tiny people, god damn it.
You follow the tiny people.
And with that, Castle will, after he the whole speech letting people know that hopefully what he's gonna try to do, he's gonna head out.
Okay. And with that, Leslie leads you back to the little treehouse area, and he shows you a way you can climb all the way up, essentially, back to the top side. Instead of having to go through that hole.
He does so.
Okay.
He says goodbye and goes.
He pounds a fist over his heart and bows as you leave.
Castle will pound the fist back on his heart.
There you go.
Back to the war zone. I've got a lot to report. Alright. How's it looking? Because I know the centipede kind of wrecks shit out here.
Yeah, it's not the best. There's a bit more rubble here and there. Not too bad, but not the best anymore.
Okay.
A bit more open, a bit more cover at the same time. But you can climb over stuff. It's not that bad.
I'm gonna do a quick perception to see if there's any survivors or anyone hurt.
Sure.
JK, Lamau.
You do not see any survivors.
Shit, fucking rip. Alright. Alright, with that he'll start heading for the doors.
Okay, roll 1 to 100.
Alright, and he will text whoever it was that texted him, come back. He says on his way, a lot to report.
Okay. Alright, roll again. As you have a pretty uneventful time as you travel forth.
Nice, thank God, because I'm fucking hurt.
Yeah, you are.
44.
With that, you come across a red forward operation base.
A red what?
Forward operating base.
We're gonna avoid that.
Seems to be lines of troops, essentially, going into small little tents and then coming out. Looking slightly different.
Fuck that shit. Do I need to stealth around?
Not exactly. It seems like some people actually do notice you. They don't do anything.
Oh, they don't attack me?
Nope.
Oh. Well, shit.
And you actually kind of, as you're walking by them, because I assume you keep your truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of run into like a little group of people that are like sitting around.
Did they notice me?
Oh yeah, they don't notice you really. They're paying attention because they're well like near their fellows,
Mhm.
so that are supposed to be watching, so they're not really watching their backs or anything.
Okay.
And you can kind of overhear the conversation where they're like they seem to be bad mouthing some other guys and just kind of gossiping a bit.
Okay.
For the one's like, so promotions are going on in there, right? It's like, yeah, field promotions from high command. It's like, why aren't you a squad leader yet? You're 10 times smarter than that other guy, right? He's like, I don't know how it works. Something about actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. I have no clue how it works. Before someone goes, I mean, yeah, I guess High Command has this real like heavy-handed thing for like how people get like promoted and become squad leaders, right? I mean, it's not as stupid as who has the most kills, right? And as he says that, someone runs out and goes, fuckers, I got promoted! Fucking 99 kills! That's right, I'm in charge of all your asses! It's like, what the fuck are they thinking? That fucking, and you can tell, first off, roll memory.
Alright. Oh my god, let me...
Okay, so hey, you know those two voices,
Oh?
and you know that guy that's sitting down, that guy that just ran up saying that he got promoted from
Were those
99
the two
kills?
assholes that were shooting at me?
No, not those guys. That guy there that was sitting down looks like the guy that was talking to that blue soldier, and that guy that just ran out saying he got promoted from 99 kills looks like the shotgunner that came and shot that blue soldier.
Oh. Oh. Well, it's good seeing they made it.
Mm-hmm. You continue on your way.
This is such a good session. Holy shit, Jordan.
Roll one last 1d100 for me.
Another centipede. Close.
Close. You make it out to the outskirts of the city, and you not get bothered for the rest of the time as you make it to the door. And once you are within, you'd say, for this size, a good hour from the door, you black out again.
Okay.
And when you wake up,
Huh.
full size, right outside the door.
Huh. He looks around. Does it look plastic again?
No, not anymore for you. It looks real.
Takes a picture.
Take a picture. This one is not pixel sized.
Deep breath. And he goes out.
You go out.
Holy shit.
Give me a second.
Oh god, Santa made it back.
He's here, Dad.
No!
There you go. You leave the testing chamber as some people are still kind of rushing around. People are a bit surprised actually to see you get out.
Oh yeah, I guess it's been a while.
Yeah, it has. You wanna check your phone?
Yeah.
So, it seems like the same amount of hours passed. You can check a nearby clock. They're still synced.
Mm-hmm.
But you went on Monday.
Okay.
And it's Thursday.
Oh my god, I missed my off day. Holy shit. Wow.
With that, we're pretty much over. Pretty much done here. Congrats.
Holy shit, I relay all of that. And then he checks his phone. Is the picture still real?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Nice. Oh my god, that's so good. Thank you so much for running that.
Of course.
I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pages of notes. So,
Wow. It's a lot of notes.
I wanted to make sure I had everything to tell Hui. He's gonna go ahead and write up a report for that.
Yeah, might wanna.
Yep.
Because people are like, oh shit, you're back. Oh, thank God, you're okay.
Was this the Stir Fry Thursday?
Yeah,
What time is it?
it's like 11:22
PM or AM?
p.m.
Oh shit.
Yeah, don't worry.
1 second. Castle would swing by Rudy's office quick to see if he's there or if he actually took the day off like he said he would.
He's not there.
I cheated him. I got him to take a day off when I didn't.
It's fine though. Guess where you're gonna be for the next 2 days?
Where?
Not doing work, because you're in E-class.
E-class?
This is essentially forced relaxation, technically. Essentially, anytime a doctor or a MTF or any sort of away team agent or anyone really goes through any sort of supernatural experience that has changed them in any sort of way, or not, or hasn't changed them in any sort of way, E-class is where they go. Essentially, it is a floor dedicated to ensuring that a person has not been permanently affected physically, mentally, or well, any real effect has been made permanent at all. So you're there 2 days while they poke and prod and ask you questions constantly about your mental state, take your blood, and all that stuff.
Okay.
So 2 days of nothing.
Castle, when he notices what time it is, it's just, oh shit. He'll just text
Yeah.
Rudy.
You do, because E-class comes and takes you all downstairs. I'm sorry. Either way, your first day of E-class is uneventful, but
Mhm.
when you wake up that morning for your first day ever in E-class, there is a bowl of stir fry for your breakfast
Oh.
with the note.
What does it say?
It's alright. Fuck
Oh.
you, Castle.
Oh.
Rudy.
Oh. Is the stir fry any good?
Oh yeah, it's pretty okay.
Oh my god, nice. Aww.
And that's what we're at.
That's a good session end. Aww. That was a 4-hour